Hi guys, I'm Exactchaos and welcome back to another episode of Skyhaven. We are progressing down the path of research over here, though it is going pretty slowly. Can we have a quick look at what's going on over here? These things keep popping up. So I'll just sort that out so we can see what we're actually researching at the moment. We are researching airport management building. Yes, so we can start researching a little bit quicker. Okay, we are doing a good job. Let's get another plane to come and land, and let's speed things up a little bit. It seems pretty slow. So let's speed things up a little bit. We'll see about getting that research done. We've got plenty of cargo. We've got plenty of fuel available, and we're making a fair bit of money. We're still manually scheduling a lot of flights at the moment. We've got tons of money available, and so we can at some point start looking at what we can do to increase our landability over here. So see about getting more people in. Let's see a bit of our schedule. Our schedule is jam-packed at the moment, though I think some of the flights are only coming in for the first time tomorrow, so we may see some flights not ready to go all the time. Ooh, we need to keep getting some new flights coming in over here. We're getting some more cargo being delivered at the moment, all filled up. And we're making a fair bit of money because we're not doing the instant deliveries anymore. But we should be doing a pretty decent job at getting some stuff in here. I mean, look at that cash flow over there. We can already expand our airport. We can certainly expand our capabilities if some of these services are not being rendered quickly enough, is basically the indication here. Oops, I can get another one in here at ramp number 9. I was wondering about getting ramp number 10 in here, but I don't think... Yeah, we can't get it in without potentially moving that. So that's something that'll have to happen overnight. Similarly, we may be able to get some additional ramps in onto this side. That's a slow one again. Yeah, flights are coming in pretty slow. I think we need to... We can't upgrade this, can we? We can get another one, so one for arrivals and one for departures. Potentially we can try and squeeze another in there. We've got an open slot, so we can grab another flight to come on in over here. Let's have a look. If we say, let's pause it. Let's get another flight to come on in, and let's pause it while we quickly have a look. Yeah, unfortunately, that's definitely not going to work. We can't slot it in over here. I thought we could, but we may be able to... Ooh, that's a pretty... We could do that and then split into additional runways. If this problem persists and becomes a little bit more extreme, which I think it is kind of happening to become, we can certainly split up our runways. I think that wouldn't be a too bad idea. I mean, that is getting a little bit extreme. Our money situation is awesome, so let's go ahead and procure that piece of land. This piece is also pretty easy to get. Yeah, but there's nothing further you can get into that direction over there. So with that in mind, let's get another flight to come on in over here. If we now start looking at this... Oh, we can't actually squeeze it in. We could maybe do something like that. And we could even rotate it so it departs that way. I think that's not a bad idea. I think that's not a bad idea at all. So let's go ahead and do that. I think we've got tons of cash. I mean, that construction is almost nothing. Can we slot this guy in? That's going to be a fair bit of money from that one. That's going to pay for almost going to pay for our runway. Yeah, this is getting extreme. We'll sort this out. We'll sort this out. I think overnight, because things will get a little intense over here. So we'll definitely get some stuff going on there. Let's just that. Let's have a look. So we can do this. Yeah, I'm quite comfortable to make a move onto that. Let's speed things along again. What's the time? Okay, we should get our research done. Yeah, that's a massive delay now. A massive delay. Yeah, we really need to do something about that. I do think, however, that it's unrealistic, because certainly we should be able to deal with more than that. It's like with some of the other games. It's because of the timing, the way the time frame works, because it actually gets you your time done fairly quickly. Now we've got this building, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just slot it in right next to the main office over there. There we go. Now, if we open the lab, you can see we can immediately pick up a ton more of these guys. I'm going to go nuts and get all of them in there. And we'll immediately start working on some additional research. We also have a fair bit of other stuff going on over here. So let's quickly go through our research and see what it is that we can do. There's a lot of stuff here that we need to get. I think this is the kind of stuff that we're gonna grab. Let's grab that one. Kerosene lamps. I'm not even sure what that does. It's just a productivity boosts. Electric lighting. I'm pretty keen. Now that we've got this, we should be able to do research fairly quickly. Yeah, look at that research moving along. So we spent a fair bit of money now. I would like to see us, we should actually get that research done pretty quickly. I am quite happy I've done that. Look at that. Look at how quickly this research is going now. That's awesome. I'm happy we did that. What I would like to see is what that staff cost bill is going to go up to. So we'll see at the end of the day. Look at that. My goodness. Let's land a couple more flights in here. That's going to be done in just a jiffy. Look at the cargo, rate of cargo loss there. Excellent. And dismiss. Oops. And go back into this and get the large barrel trolley or large barrel stock. Barrel trolleys for large barrel stock. Let's research that. Are we using the large barrel stock? Fuel barrel. Ooh, it's not. I don't think it's the large barrel stock. Anyway, we'll need to see about dealing with some of those things. We'll get a little bit more going on over here. Get a bit more money coming in, and then we'll start upgrading all of our facilities. Our staff cost is a little bit high now. But our research rate, look at that. We're gonna be awesome with this. Yeah, so we'll need to overnight we'll swap these over. So once we get all of these flights out of the way, we'll swap over to the other runway. I think that's gonna be awesome if we can go about doing that. I think that's gonna be our last flight able to come on in. Awesome, and that'll be the end of the day. And now it's nighttime, so we didn't actually finish the next piece of research, but it's made a pretty battle. Oh, so we should actually be able to do an upgrade over here, right? Ooh, I see. So this is an upgrade that's going to cost us money. Okay, so we'll see if that's really a requirement. I'm a little worried about whether that's actually a requirement or not for us. Okay. Now the question is whether you can start using a lot of this. But what I'll do is we'll definitely see about getting a bit of a taxiway, even if it's just a little section like this, so that we're able to run these guys up that way. Alternatively, we could go straight down there. Yeah, because of the angle, it's going to look a little funny. Okay, we need 3 more flights to get out of here. They're taking a long time to get out, but we will sort it out. And then tomorrow we'll do a fair bit of research, I'm thinking. I would like to see what our costs are. So we spent about 20,000, but a lot of that's capital costs for this guy, for that guy. A lot more staff hiring that's happened. So that all in all, pretty good. Now, that's our last flight going out of there. So now we should be able to speed things along. But before we do that, let's quickly see about getting our grass taxiway up and running. Now, what I'm thinking is I would like to extend this guy all the way to, yeah, about the edge over there. Ooh. Why doesn't it want to? Really? That's what it's. Oh well, let's then I'm comfortable to do a little bit of this. Let's actually do that. Okay, so let's park that over there. Now, what I'm going to do is let's get rid of that section. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that grass taxiway. Up to about there, and I think that should do the trick. So let's see about expanding a little bit more in terms of our ramps. Let's grab that ramps. Yeah, grass ramps. The other thing that I wanted to do is get rid of this, actually. I can get rid of it by closing it, and then... Oh, I could have moved it. Anyway, let's get rid of it. I get some money back for it, no problem. So that's okay. Then this runway becomes an arrival-only runway, which is awesome. So these guys will get into their slots. I'll get a couple of extra ramps in place. I may not even use all of them straight away. So now I think we'll have 14. We could probably squeeze in one more. We should be able to just about squeeze in one more. So let's, and then we'll have 15 ramps over here, which will be an amazing number, actually. So let's... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to remove that, then start that out again. And why are you snapping? We'd like you to go up to about there. Now let's get that extra ramp in place. I think we'll squeeze it. Why wrong location? Yeah, it's not going to want to snap to that, does it? Let's... If I do this, can I get it to go? Yes, I can. There we go. That's the plan. That's the plan. So let's tie this one up there, that one up there, and now how will we do this? Let's trim that back a little, and yes, there we go. There's our taxiway to our additional one. We could have. I'm kind of tempted to do something with this. Can I close that, get rid of that? Can I trim this back? Can I get this money back if I close it and I do that? Ooh, I only got half of it back, I think. Yeah, less than half of it, actually. Okay, no worries. Oh, and it's not even going to work here. It's not even going to work here. We'll have to put it up over there. We can't unless we buy more land, but I think it's okay. I think what we'll do is we'll slot it in there and we'll just bear with it. We'll just bear with it. We've spent a little bit of extra cash that we probably shouldn't have spent. No. Let's do that. There we go. So now we've got this going for us. This is going to be our departure runway. We spent a little bit of cash. This is our arrival runway, and the rest is all good. What I'm going to try and do is let's get this path to get in all the... Oh, please don't do that. It's costing my money. I'm not even sure. Can I please... Well, now the issue is we don't know what the yeah, it's not the right kind of angle, is it? Well, let's see what we can do here. Can we? Yeah, that angle is not great, is it? But we can do that. That's okay. I'm just gonna leave it like that. So there we go. Now we've got 15 ramps in place here. 15 ramps, and we can also probably do a bit of work with our roads in both these directions. So you just keep in mind that our roads can still do something like that. Maybe we can. I'm not sure that's going to be possible. Yeah, I think it's not the end of the world if we can't. Could we get it? I thought for a moment there we were able to get it. Oh, it's just that line. Anyway, we're not going to bother with that at the moment. We're not actually doing anything with it. So now, in order for us to continue to service a lot more of this stuff, we will need to have a look at something like a large barrel stock, maybe all the way over here. I think that's okay. We'll grab that, a large barrel stock there. We'll also need to get an air cargo warehouse right over here. And I'm thinking aero meals and stuff, I think is okay where it is at the moment. We're not doing too many of those flights. Ramp service is also not yet happening. So let's just leave it as is for the time being. I would like to procure a couple of vehicles, please. How many vehicles can you do? You can actually do 2. So let's buy 2 vehicles here. That is the large fuel barrel stock. So let's do that one. And then let's grab a couple of vehicles over here at the cargo warehouse. And now what I want to do is just link these up to... Oh, hang on. Up to where did we go? We went up to 9, right? So I think if we go up to there, let's just go and have a look at where our cargo linkages was. Okay, I think it's that one that still needs to be linked. It's not quite great, but now those are linked. So now let's do the same thing over here. Let's make sure we link up these guys all the way up to 10. I believe that should be okay. Now that should work. Whether they share the cargo amongst themselves, I have no idea. But that should give us a pretty decent additional piece here. Oh, so all of these land pieces are kind of done so that you can get additional runway space. I mean, look at some of these. Look at that, for instance. Oh, look at that. That's going to be a massive expansion potentially in the future. Let's speed things along and see how our next day goes. Now, we spent a lot of money, 20,000 on construction. 22,000 on staff, which I think is a one-off. It's not the actual staff cost. But anyway, let's see about whether we're okay with that. Resource supply vehicles is also a one-off. Buildings are a one-off. So we'll see how this goes. But I think all in all, looking pretty good. 1927, and this airport is starting to take flight. Okay, next day is arriving. So we should start seeing some flights coming in. So we've got, there we go. Barrel trolleys for large barrel stock, dismiss. And I believe that is another one of these boosted upgrades, which I'm not going to spend anything on just yet. I just want to see where that's heading. So what does this actually do? Productivity boost for the wooden ramp service building. That's okay. So these are kind of upgrades that I have to pay for. Toolkits, permanent ramp service speed up, which is not something we're using at the moment. So these are various types of productivity boost. You know what? I'm thinking I'm just going to go ahead and research all of them because we're not in need of a lot of cash over here at the moment. Okay, we've got some flights ready to come on in. So let's go and park all of our flights. We're getting a lot of flights coming in. But all of our stuff all sorted at the moment. So when our first flights finish their servicing, I would like to see them go to the other side. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen without me needing to do anything. Okay, extended porter shifts, dismiss that one. Let's see what's the next one. Let's get the kerosene lamps just so we're ready to do. Then we'll go with the sky caps, which does what exactly? Productivity boost for PAX boarding in the early days airport, which is okay. We'll get all of that to move a little quicker. Do wonder whether we are going to end up running out of stuff. There we go. These are flights moving in that way. Nothing's going to land there, so they're just kind of queuing up to get out. We should be able to get tons more flights through here now, as long as we are able to service them all within reasonable time frames. I mean, look at that. The money is moving along pretty quickly. I don't want us to run out of fuel, so hopefully our fuel will arrive in time. We are now obviously going to use a fair bit more. Another piece of research is done. Let's get the sky caps going. Personnel rest facilities, permanent speed up for those. That's okay. We'll continue to make our way through the research. And then we'll have another look at some of our other things over here. So in terms of our what kind of flights and airline contracts we can get. Should be making a fair bit of money today. I'm pretty keen to see what money we're making. I don't want to spend any more money on buildings and things like that at the moment, or vehicles. I would like to see us deal with it as is, really. Okay, we've done the sky cap. So now that's that entire row. Let's see about getting tarmac stuff done. So let's go ahead and get that researched. Oh, yes, there's a lot here that we can work on. So let's go nuts with that. Lots of flights coming in. We seem to be servicing them without any real problems. We haven't run out of anything yet, though. Our cargo is dropping. When is our next cargo delivery? I'm pretty sure it's around noon, isn't it? So if I go here and have a look at our supply management, one of these could potentially go over to the other one. Oh, we've got multiple. So when is the next one coming in? 45 minutes. Exactly right. And if we have, so that's going to be all good. And if we go to fuel management, supply management, when is the next slot coming in? In 4 hours and 45 minutes. That one might be a bit of a problem. So we'll have to keep an eye on the fuel. The cargo is going to be all good. We just need to keep an eye on the fuel. That fuel is dropping pretty quickly now. Look at our money. Our money situation is going up quite substantially. When we hit that 2000 mark here, I think I'm going to get another delivery all sorted out. Tarmac is done. Tarmac construction. Find better contractor and better prices for tarmac construction. That's something I would like us to do. If we go over to office work, what is this? This gives us another workflow boost. Which does what exactly? Workflow speed up. I'm not sure if that is research or what. Now, contract negotiations. Get the best from airlines, do a good job presenting your services. Both you and your airline company that you want to work with can seek and obtain favorable terms, minimize financial and legal operational risk, unlock contract negotiation. That's pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting that. Flight management is something that I'm pretty keen to get. Increases the limit on to be scheduled flights. You can have 10 marked to be scheduled simultaneously. That's nothing major. Express air cargo, a new type of cargo. Get higher bonuses handling it, but keep in mind that contracts expire faster. Flexible fuel contracts we already have in place. That's all pretty good. Now, construction stuff, personnel. Let's see, passenger services. We've got everything we need over here right now. Now, advanced air cargo facilities and additional vehicles. Let's get this vehicle. Let's get that vehicle. We may need to get that upgrade at some point. So this is coming through. Okay, so gonna be good with the cargo. Wow, this is dropping quickly. Let's get a fuel delivery coming in. That's definitely not gonna make it in time. So let's get another. Let's just get an instant. I think that's what I'm after at the moment. Let's just get an instant one ever so quickly. So European Fjord. Which one does a pretty decent instant? That's 6,000 at 5,400. That's 5,000 at 5,400. So that's pretty pricey. Fjord can do me 10,000 at 12. This one could do 10,000 at 10,800. So really, and this one can't do it. So really we want to try and that's an instant 3,000, which may get us through to the next one. So let's do that. So let's sign a 6,000. Oh, let's sign a 6,000 instant over here. Union Air going to give me an instant. They're coming in 25 minutes. Then I'm going to set up another one at European Petroleum, another 10. Shall we do 10 or 15,000? Let's do 15,000. That's going to come in the morning at 8. So what time is this one coming in? Let's just see. That one comes in at so let's get the next one to come in at like 10 in the morning. 9, 10 in the morning. Yeah, I think 10 in the morning is the next one for us. So let's sign another one for this one, 15,000 at like 10. I think that should be okay. Can I just move this to reasonable times? Yes, there we go. Sign that one. So now that's going to be pretty decent contracts coming in. So we should be good on our fuels. Yes, thank you. I'm aware of that, and we are making do. We will be all sorted out, I'm pretty sure. In the next few minutes, we're going to get our new fuel delivery coming in. We will never even run out. Excellent. That was an instant, so unfortunately, we won't necessarily see. Oh, look at that. Tarmac little roads here. Ready to go. Excellent. Advanced driver training is done. So we're getting additional vehicles. Let's, shall we get the ramp service trucks? I'm not sure that's a big requirement just yet. Personnel. We could probably get some of this stuff. Permanent packs, boarding, speed up. We could do that one. We could get office work, really. Let's go and get some office work done. Let's get the paper trays in there. I'm happy we've got a pretty robust research system up and running now. Should be making a fair bit of money with all of these ramps. I wouldn't mind putting some more scheduled flights on them as well, but I'm happy to kind of run micromanage these a little bit at the moment, just to make sure that everything is going smoothly, especially because the airport is now a fair bit bigger. But things are working really nicely. Our money is, I think we may almost recover the money situation straight away. I think we're getting flights out really quickly. The additional runway was really beneficial to us. Awesome. Look at that. The rate at which the game is going through now is really good. What do we have here? This is what we've researched. So we've got tarmac road, tarmac taxiway. So interestingly, the taxiway did not end up upgrading. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But let's keep things going. A couple of flights still available to get in. Oh, we're running out of fuel yet again. What's our situation with fuel? I think it's coming in an hour, isn't it? Yeah, I think we should be okay. Ooh. Oh, we haven't actually linked these guys up to those, but that's okay. We don't necessarily need to. We can bring this flight in there. That's okay. No problems. Ooh, we may run out of fuel. That's like two or three flights ready to go there. Let's miss that guy. Let's get the next piece going. Contract negotiations. Let's start research on that. I'm so happy that our research is going quickly. I think the fuel will do. Even if we run out now, we'll probably be okay. Yes, I know. No, it's going to be fine. It's going to be all good. Oh, get my delivery in. There we go. That's our delivery. Nice. We never actually ran out, but it got pretty close. Look at that. We're handling almost all the flights. The next thing that we probably need to worry about is this guy. When is the next one coming in? Oh, the next one is coming in at 6. So that's going to be all good for us. That's going to be all good. Not going to run out of cargo, I believe. Look at that. We've got more stuff ready to go. Then we've got more ramps ready than we have flights ready. Where's our cargo? Our cargo we're going to run out of cargo. Contract negotiations is done. Let's move it along and see. Oops. Pause the game while we do. Okay, that's all good. Express cargo. Yeah, let's go ahead and sign that. Get our express cargo on. We're not going to finish that off today, but we'll finish it off first thing in the morning. We are going to get A new cargo delivery coming in. There we go. Cargo delivered. All good. Look at that. Where's our money at? That's almost back to where we were. Look at this. Look at this. Dealing with it quite nicely at the moment. And look at that opening up over there. Let's get some passenger flights coming in. Look at our money, guys. I am so happy. We're going to end this episode at the end of this day. And I will see you in the next one, of course. And we'll continue our expansion and serviceability of lots and lots of aircrafts. There we go. That's the end of the day. The last flights are coming in. Let's quickly see them all out. And then that'll be the end of the episode. This game is way more stable than it used to be. We had all kinds of bugs in the previous version. Look at these kinks now. Now you can kind of see that the things aren't as straight as they should have been. We should be all good. We'll keep an eye on our various services. 91,000 in terms of money. So that's awesome. Look at these final flights getting out of the way here. We are actually doing a pretty decent job at servicing everybody. What I am wondering about is why on earth they are waiting such a long time to kind of clear the airport here. You're waiting a long time. I mean, I'm assuming you're getting the flight path needs to clear or something. But anyway, hopefully that's all good. Okay, get that last flight out. I would like us to get all the way to midnight so we can have a look at our finances. That's the last one leaving the airport right now. So let's speed it along to the midnight mark. Now, look at that. So, even with, so vehicles and staff, look at that. Staff cost has dropped quite substantially. The resource supply is higher than it should be. There's about a $5,000 value in there that probably should have been some more like 2,000. So even that's a little bit too high. But look at that profit margin there, a $30,000 profit margin. It is looking awesome. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I always appreciate your comments. I do read them all, even if I don't respond to all of them. I do read them all. So please continue to leave them. I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.